Hey folks, Gary here. Happy Tuesday morning to you. I hope your day is starting off really, really well. Hope it's going to be a great day. And it's always a great day when you walk with God. It's a great day to be alive. Hey, we've been talking about glorifying God. How do we do that? How do we give glory to God? You know, yesterday I talked about the CFL, and something that reminded me of that is how not all the players, but the Christians in the CFL. I imagine there's Christians in all sports. I would think there would be. I just don't see it as much in those other sports. But in the CFL, one of the things, I don't know if they still do it. I hope they still do it. I haven't been to a CFL game in a long time. But the players would pray. And what do I mean by that is after the game is over, post the game, when everything's all said and done, a lot of the Christians would gather at the center of the field, go down on one knee and pray together from both teams, intermixed. They would hold hands, link arms, whatever it is, and they would pray together, which is really super cool. You've just been beating each other up all over the field, and now you're going to pray together, which I think it's really kind of a neat thing, and it's giving glory to God when they do that. You know, the aspect of I think it was Chariots of Fire when the lead actor, it's a true story, Chariots of Fire, but the one runner said, "I feel God's pleasure when I run. It gives God glory when I do this." Boy, I'm tripping all over my words this morning. It's about giving God glory in everything that you do. Do we do that? Do we consciously do that? Do we think, man, I'm gonna make supper for somebody? I want to give God glory as I do that. I want His glory to be evident in everything that we do. 1 Corinthians 10:31 says this. So whether you eat or drink, so he's talking about meat and idols and all sorts of stuff. Okay, so that's the topic over here. But he says, so whenever you eat, whether you eat or drink, or, this is the part we want to look at today, or whatever you do it all for the glory of God. And so what he's saying is, man, if you want to do this thing, make sure you're doing it for the glory of God. Maybe you shouldn't do it because it's not going to give God glory. He's saying, check yourself. Check what you do. Check your actions. Is it going to bring God glory? You know, you do your taxes up. You probably should have those done already. But if you can do your taxes, am I giving God glory as I do my taxes? Or am I trying to cheat that? If you're trying to cheat it, you're not glorifying God. So no, everything you do, give glory to God. And if you're a follower of Christ, then you probably are glorifying God with your taxes. You're saying, look how much I have given out of my free will to the work of God. That glorifies God when you do that. When we do business, but we do business in a way where everybody benefits, that glorifies God. When you walk your dog and you pick up after yourself and you don't just leave a mess for somebody else, that glorifies God. But it doesn't glorify God if you don't. So in everything that we do, keep that in mind. Is this glorifying for God? Am I glorifying Him by what I do? And then you do that, and it changes your perspective in the things that you do. You know, if you're a house painter, man, I glorify God when I do this. When I made furniture, when I was an upholsterer, I tried to do the very best job I could. I hated it when things came back, because if it came back, people knew I was a Christian. I thought, man, that's not going to glorify God. I want to make sure it's the best piece that's ever gone out, right? You want to glorify God with the things that you do. That's the message for today. So whatever you're doing, ask yourself that question. Is this glorifying to God or not? And then proceed and say, yeah, it is. If your heart's right, for sure it is. And enjoy that and say, God, this is for you. I want to glorify your name. So that's the message for today. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. And remember, is this glorifying to God? And then go from there. We'll catch you tomorrow.